Deadpool, the new action comedy directed by Tim Miller, starring Ryan Reynolds, Morena, Baccarin, and TJ Miller, is about a mercenary who underwent some experiments because he was sick. This gave him super fast healing powers, basically made him indestructible so he can't die, kind of like Wolverine. And they turn it R-rated and make it a really raunchy comedy, awesome action movie, revenge story, origin story, all this awesome stuff. A lot of us know that Deadpool was actually introduced to us in the X-Men Origins Wolverine movie, but we all know how that went. It wasn't too good. He got a lot of backlash for that, and he wanted to do this movie right. So about a year ago, he put out some test footage. People really liked it. They greenlit the movie, and a year later, here we are with this awesome fucking movie. Now, this movie had a huge marketing campaign. I went in with super high expectations, which kind of worried me because usually when I go in with super high expectations like that, I end up pretty disappointed. Was I disappointed? Hell no, this movie was awesome. Although it wasn't a perfect movie, this movie definitely met and exceeded a lot of my expectations. To start with the acting, Ryan Reynolds, as everyone else is probably going to say, he was born to do this role. The way he portrays the comedy, the whole persona of Deadpool, he just turns everything into a funny situation. He's hilarious. I want to give away a bunch of the jokes that happen in this movie, but it just won't be the same if you know him going in. So trust me, you will laugh your ass off in this movie. Also, the action in this movie is awesome. They don't do that shaky cam bullshit. They got some really good choreographed scenes. They got some awesome car chase stuff. They do really good with the action. You know what you're getting into with this movie when you see the opening credits. I'm not going to give away what happens in them, but you kind of get the tone of the movie just with those. And I'm so happy they made this movie rated R because there is some awesome sex scenes. Did you catch that? And the cussing and the violence, and it's all just super gratuitous and great. And they kind of make fun of X-Men and other PG-13 superhero type movies in this when they kind of show up and they're trying to be really good and let's not kill anybody. And he's there fucking blowing people's heads off and killing them and they're just like, oh my god, what are you doing? So that was pretty great. I'd say the weakest part of this film though is the villain. It's the same guy from the Transporter movie, which if you saw my review on that, I wasn't a big fan of that. It's not that his acting's bad or anything. The character just didn't have a whole lot to him. He also had a really corny tagline that he would say every time he came across Deadpool, which kind of made me roll my eyes. And he also just never really posed that much of a threat, you know? You definitely understood the motivation for why he wanted to get revenge against this guy. Don't discredit that. But when he actually faces him, you never really got that feeling of that he wouldn't be able to handle him, you know? And when I walked out of this theater, everyone behind me was talking about it all the way to their cars. People were, remember this part, that was awesome. And this is definitely one of those movies that has a lot of rewatchability to it. Now, due to the fact that this movie is great in so many ways, but it is not perfect, I'm going to have to give it girlfriend material. Alright guys, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and if you're not familiar with my movie rating system, please click the eye above to watch the movie ratings video, and also stick around to watch some more movie reviews if you can handle it. Go!